Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can walk through all of these different portals in so many fantastic ways. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes. Mhm. Let me go ahead and let me do this and then let me how do I get over here? Here we go. We're going to play. Welcome on in, everyone. hmm Welcome on in, everyone. Listen, hi, everyone. I just wanted to come on here because I could feel a lot of you wanted to connect and talk. And I absolutely love that. Yeah, I just went live on another channel introducing the new space. But this right here, this is home base for many of us. And so I said, let me just hop on and come back over here. Come back over here so I could say hi. So I want to say thank you to everyone who was in the new space over there as I was introducing myself. You guys showed up and showed out. And I said, let me come on here so that we can connect with the connect. And I want to say thank you all for you guys so much love and so much support. It is truly a blessing. You know, it did my heart well. I was trying not to smile too high, too hard when I seen all of you guys come on the line. So I was trying not to smile too hard and, just stick to what I was over there to do, which was just kind of introduce that new space because I haven't really went live, to connect. I went live, I think one time on that channel or maybe twice, but it wasn't. It was just what I do on that channel. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the other channel that I have that is all about Frequency 369, where most of the messages on that channel are recorded messages. They're not live. And over here, most of our messages, 99.9% of our messages here are live messages. Yeah, welcome on in. Mm. Welcome in. How are you all feeling? How are you all doing? Yeah. I wanted to come back. I'm going to spend a few minutes with us all here together. Especially when you guys showed up over there as well. I was so excited to see you all. How's everybody feeling today? Thank you, Jessica. How are you all feeling today? Let me know where you're tuning in from, what part of the world, what country, where are you at in the world? How are you feeling? We're all kind of bracing ourselves here in the US for the storm that's coming through. And, it's actually raining here and the fog is so thick. But you all know in my prediction show from 2026, I talked about this would be a year where fog would be everywhere. In fact, that is what caused, or one of the main causes of that accident where they had that 100-car pileup, had a lot to do with the weather conditions and the fog. And the fog. That's out there. Ohio in the building. Welcome on in. Now they are trying to freeze us to death. I know. We got this cold coming here. Daytona, Florida. Hey Tremel, good to see you. Maryland in the building. Fort Worth is in the building. North Carolina is in the building. New York is in the building. I was just having a conversation at a pizza shop here. And the pizza shop owners, the two brothers that was in the pizza shop, they're originally from Italy, but we were talking about the weather here. They had spent some time in New York City, and we were talking about that as well. Uh, all of those things, you know. Happy Friday for you all. Being from New Jersey, I am ready for any type of weather. Absolutely. Being from the East Coast, being from New York, I'm pretty much I'm right there with you. I'm kind of ready for all of this too. All of this energy. Hey, thank you for the super chat donation, Tasha. Thank you so much. Thank you. London in the building, Minnesota in the building, Danville, Illinois, South Carolina. You guys are bracing too. For most of you guys, and if you're in the Midwest area, you're probably already getting the blast. But we were having this conversation and we were talking about the weather and how it's not good because it's raining right now in Texas, in a lot of parts of Texas. Temperature is kind of warm and it's very foggy. That means we about to get the ice, 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 baby. It's about to be kind of cold. Hopefully you all got a chance to hear the show that we did last night. I want to give a big shout out again. Look at the clock. It's 3:33. Look at that. A big shout out to D Ray and Dreamwise who stopped by. We had a beautiful conversation. I just love them so much and the work that they're doing. So, if you guys got a chance to listen to that, because we talked about how to be prepared for this time. Kansas City and a new follower. Welcome on in. Happy. This is Free Fallen Callie. Like that name, Divine Goddess. Happy Friday to you. Charleston, South Carolina, with my mom while she's recovering. Yes, from cardiac arrest. And Tasha, gonna send some love out to your mama and to you and to the whole family. And thank goodness, yes, thank goodness that she is here. And that's something for us to be mindful of. Coming into this year, that was one of the things in the prediction show that I talked about is a lot of issues with the heart, a lot of issues with blood, circulatory system, all of these things. All of these things now is a little extra sensitive for us right now. We need to make sure that we're being mindful and taking care of that, paying attention to those signs and symptoms, you know, and being aware. So I'm so glad that your mother is recovering. And I did send out healing love and light. I do it on Sunday for all of the soul family, for those who are open to receive the energy. And your mother is very much open to receive that energy, you know. It's beautiful if you're feeling a little down, or if you know someone around you that is recovering or maybe going through a few things. You want to cover them. You want to cover them. And a green light. Let me see if I can tell you what color green. So we'll use this. Okay. See this pretty green? See the green? See that? That's the color green light that you want to cover them in. You want to cover them in this color green light. Now, if they are a child and they're feeling a little under the weather, then I'm going to give you another green. This is the green you want to cover the child in. Little different. It's a little different color green. I mean, they're both green, don't get me wrong. You know, almost the same, but this one's a little lighter color green. You want to cover them in that green light. And the reason for that, one, it's going to work that vibration of that green. That is a moving vibration, but it's not fast like red, because red is one of the fastest frequencies in color on the planet. That green is a little smooth. And that green is one that all of our cells and our subatomical particles recognize. That green is a recognizable frequency, that our bodies recognize. Think about yourself when you go outside and you're looking at the trees and you're looking at the grass around you. It's a way to also center yourself back into your body and center yourself. And we know that when we see green, we know that there is life, there's energy, because we know it's taken parts of the sun. It has the elements in it, the earth, the water, the air, the fire. It takes all of that energy to come together. And yes, Nick, it's also connected with the heart chakra, which is the largest energy center on the physical body, the largest. And it covers everything, the whole entire chest cavity, all the way down your arms, your hands, your fingertips, everything, front and back, you know? So it's a large energy center. It's how we magnetize things in our lives. So it's a part of our magnetism that we have. It comes from our heart. And for women, we have to be a little more particular when it comes to our heart, you know? And this is why, even when it comes to different kinds of cancers and things in the world, women sort of have led the forefront of that. We're learning, for that. And men can get it too, breast cancers and those kinds of things, because this is that opening, the breast, the nurturing that enters before we enter. And so naturally, women, we are givers. We are givers. We are more givers. And we have to learn how to receive. But you actually receive from the back of your heart chakra, because all of your energy centers have a front and a back side, you know, except for your crown chakra and your root chakra, which is at the soles of your feet. Those two are soulmates. And so what they do is they intertwine that energy from top to bottom. They go in and out and in and out and, just kind of spiral itself back and forth. But your heart chakra, front and back, front and back, front and back. We must and receive, give and receive. And that's everyone, you know? That's where a lot of that balance is being kept. Well, listen, 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 listen. Listen, 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 listen. How are we doing? How are we feeling? By the way, I want to say thank you to everyone who is signing up and have signed up for the Dream Makers class. Super excited about that. We just completed week 3 of 12 weeks, and we still have people who are joining. It's still open. And on the 28th, which is just a few days from now, um, we are going to be kicking off the 2026 season of the futuristic activation. And I am so excited about that, because this is really the year of the visionary, the Medici effect. And in fact, today, on this day, for most of us in the world, it is January the 23rd, 2026. And this day, the energy may feel a little different. And there's a reason why this energy is feeling very, very different. And that is because we have entered into another opportunity to expand our consciousness and awareness. I might actually come back on a little later and talk about this, but I don't know if I'll be able to get back on a little later. So we might just go ahead and just drop it right now. But really, right now, you are standing in the thresholds of taking another big leap into the new world, which is the fifth dimension, coming in this. So if there is something that has been calling you, that you've been feeling really, really connected to do, like that impulse I had earlier to go live on the other channel to introduce myself. And I have to tell you, it made me smile, just to see so many of you guys from this channel who know me. to be there and to show up. I think that's the best thing when you are surrounded by people who truly love and support you because they love and support themselves. That's something I hold dear and I don't take for granted. And so I thank you guys because wherever wherever I'm gonna be, one thing about it, two things for sure. If the visionary collective, if the soul family is near, you guys are gonna come and support. And so that really, 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 I think that's gonna take me over the top tonight just to see how many of you guys really did show up. And you always do. And I love you for that. And I thank you for that. And I don't take that for granted, you know? I want you to know that today, I want you to do something special today. And that is, I want you to get a new story. I want you to sit down sometime today before the clock strikes midnight. And I want you to write yourself a new story. A new story. Because whatever thoughts, whatever action, whatever you put in motion today has some extra support behind you. We have entered into a new epoch. We in a whole nother sphere. And this isn't so much about becoming someone different, but it is about allowing yourself the opportunity to invite more of who you are in. For me, you know what I call these moments when I feel them like this? It's an opportunity for more of my soul to enter into this space of what I'm embodying. So I have more access to my soul than I did 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. I am tapping more into my soul. If you're looking at yourself right now, and maybe we can just kind of do an experiment here, all of us together. I want you to sit with yourself for just a second. And I want you to see if you can notice that you've changed. That you've changed. And not that you've changed because something was wrong with you, but you changed and you started realizing more about who you really are. That's the change. You realize that those things you was healing yourself from, those things that you felt like you needed to release yourself from, that it wasn't you. It wasn't you at all. It wasn't you at all. It was someone else's expectation of you. It was an experience that was you. I see you guys are saying, it's Brittany Vibe's born day today. Oh, I can verify that it's not my born day today. My born day is on January the 26th, right? My spiritual born day is January the 1st. And I honor both of those born days. Yeah, but I have a born day coming up, but it's not today. But baby, they broke the mold when they made me because the 26th is another activation day on the planet. But I want you all to think about that. And I want you to write yourself a new story. A new story. And if it helps, you can start out with once upon a time. If it helps, start out with Once Upon a Time. Yeah, see how that works. See how that works. Mm-hmm. See how that works. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The sun finally came out in Houston. Yeah. Wow. Even when the sun is not shining outside, and I know you know this, it's always shining on the inside. If you can feel the change today, if you can activate one thing today, one thing today that you haven't done before, but you know it needs to get done. And do this. Allow the focus to be on you. Allow that to be your focus. Allow your focus to be on you, not from a selfish point of view, but from a very loving point of view. Allow the focus to be on you. Sometimes we get very, very distracted, by so many things. Welcome to Brittany Vibes in the building. Welcome to Good God Brother. Welcome to, I don't want to say the sister's name wrong. I'm going to put her up. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Journey. Welcome on in. My born day is not until January the 26th. So if y'all want to tell me happy born day, I will gladly come on that day. But it's January. It's not until 26th. It's not, my born day is not today. It's not today. Yeah. You're starting your business venture. Beautiful. This is a great day. And even if you cannot make the motion you want to make completely today, do something. I don't care if you just write it down. If you just write it down. Yeah. 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 Write it down. Just write it down. Write it down. Do something. Take an action towards it. Even if it's the way that you think, the things that you focus on, the things of what's happening with you, whatever it is, just do one thing today. It's a powerful day for powerful transformation at this particular time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a powerful day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what else is good? What's good, everybody? I want to say thank you to everyone who's been leaving messages and questions on the ask.allaboutfrequency369 website. I'm going to get to those questions as well. I'll be getting to those also as well. Uh-huh. You've been cherishing yourself. Beautiful. You guys know how I feel. Self-love is the new shadow work. You know, we're in a whole nother dimension, whole nother dimension. And so it's time, everything on the planet is evolving. We, not that we don't have still good foundations from things that was left for us, but it's time that we tap into some of that new. And that's some of the things that, I teach is the new way of teaching. And this is why we have so many new teachers that come and emerge themselves in current time. so that we can get the upgrade from it. Everything on the planet cannot be evolving, and we stay so locked into a past and a history, and we think that it is our model for us to live by that, you know? Have I heard any transmissions from Panic? I have. I have. I have heard, from Panic. I have connected with him, on quite a few occasions. But I can assure you he is living his best time, having his best time, you know? You know? What is my skin routine? Rising royalty, I could share that. I will share that one day. If you guys are interested in some of those things, yeah, I'll share that. One of the things that I use on my face and I have been using for my skincare primarily, it has a lot to do with castor oil. Yep, just pure castor oil. Put it on at night after I cleanse my face, wash my face, massage my face, and I put castor oil on. Go to sleep, wake up in the morning, wash my face, take a little teeny bit, and put it on. And put it on. And put it on. Put it on. Mm-hmm. 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 I want to talk about the sun. And somebody just mentioned the sun. Um, uh, yeah, yeah. I want to talk about the sun a little bit because we got this solar maximus energy that's happening right now. I think we're in solar cycle number 25. 25, right? This is what NASA says at this time. NASA and the NOAA, has that. So many of you who are having dreams, the dreams that you are having, you're two places in your dreams that you're having right now. You're either on Neptune or Venus. So your dreams that you're pulling from right now that are coming in are dreams. The dreams is Neptune and Venus. And think about what those dreams are about, how those dreams are happening. That's where your dreams are coming from. This is where you're tapping into a lot of that frequency from there. Yeah, from those two places. And one of the things I can tell you is if you're having nightmares now, just remember this. Most dreams that we have, not all, but most dreams that we have, they are not prophetic dreams. These are subliminal signals that are pulling from your unconscious to assist you with whatever is happening right now. Whatever's going on in your life, whatever is happening in your life, this is what is going on. This is what's happening for you. Oh, and I love that. Yeah, castor oil in the belly button, but you got to start out slow because that can be kind of catastrophic for you too, But yeah, that's a good thing to do, to put a little bit in there. So think about that. Think about what kind of dreams you're having right now. The dreams are here to help you with this energy of what's going on. And yes, I would agree. Lots of father issues or father energy is coming up right now. And some of us are being challenged by masculine authority. And we see this being played out in the world at this particular time, and even our own energy. So this is primarily where the dreams are coming in from. After the 26th, many of us will be dreaming from Mars. You know, we'll be dreaming from Mars. And these are some powerful dreams that are coming in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 So, yeah, I've had dreams of many people pulling on my energy. Yeah, yeah. Well, when you have dreams about people pulling on your energy, think about in your life where you're overgiving, where you're people pleasing, and where you're doing things that are out of alignment from who you are. Remember, your dreams itself, everything in the dream is you. Everything from the people, from the car, from the cup on the ground, from the food, from the weather, from the sky. And when you start to really tap in and look at your dreams from that perspective, you really become the magician and you get to see it that way. What if it's a scary dream because you're seeing women being harmed, but you can't help them in the dream, only see them? So, that dream about women being harmed and you can see them, but you cannot help them, is an indication that there's a part of you that's fighting to be saved. There's a part of you that is attempting to evolve. And so this is some of the things that is coming up to show you where in your life you can evolve. So dreams are speaking to us in that way. And if here's another thing, I'll put this out there. There is something that can influence your dreams in a profound way. And that is what you are falling asleep to. Hey, Sheila. Love you too. Sheila, good to see you here. What you fall asleep to, what is in your mind, what is on your heart, what is in your spirit. You should make sure some of the last things that you fall asleep to is loving yourself. That's what I fall asleep to. This is where I upgrade my self talk in the dream, in the dream. And sometimes while we're in the dream world, we travel to the astral realm. And when we're in that astral realm, this is a place where we meet the people in our lives. I just see here, Ax Rita said, I had a dream about a good friend of mine's I no longer speak to, and in the dream, she's still upset with you. And so that can be an indication that maybe, just maybe, you'll have an opportunity to see something from a different perspective. It'll be a time, it's letting you know that your consciousness doesn't rest easy about what happened, what went on, what was going on. It's a way for you to be able to fix solutions or find solutions or to get peace within your dream. And a lot of it is symbolic, but we take things so literal. But our dreams are really showing us. And sometimes you got to remember the dream world, the astral world. A lot of times your dreams are upside down. And so it's not necessarily all good dreams are good things and all bad dreams or nightmares are nightmares. Because a lot of it depends on where your consciousness is every single day. Are you a person that when you see something, you instantly think something good is going to happen? Are you optimistic? Do you see things from a pure perspective? Or do you constantly show up in the world with resistance and hesitation? Because if that's how you show up in the world, your dreams are going to come back. That interpretation is going to reveal itself in that way to you, in that way. And if you don't remember your dreams, it's a couple of things you can do. Number one, I would tell you to increase your magnesium and your vitamin D and your K2. You want to make sure the best way to remember your dreams whenever possible is to make sure you're getting outside in nature and you're getting some sun. Because remember, our bodies are made up. We are the most sophisticated chemical compilation experiment on the planet. And we need nutrients and we need things to be in alignment with us so that we can function. We are travelers, we are soul travelers. And so we're not just traveling by foot, our astral body is traveling. And you have to have certain things in your body at a certain level. If you're depleted in your nutrients, if you're dehydrated, all of these things really can play a role in you remembering your dreams or how well you rest or if you get to go to the astral realm. Because remember, going to the astral realm and going to sleep, that is a process in itself. That's why you can burn calories when you sleep. When you are really into a deep sleep and you have made it to REM sleep, you are burning calories because it's a lot going on. It's where your astral body separates from your physical body. And what happens is your physical body is still here on earth in the physical, and it allows your cells to rejuvenate and to heal themselves. This is how the body heals themselves. So sometimes when people become very ill and they go to the hospital, you'll hear terminologies that they will say that they put them in a self-induced coma. They induce them and put them in a coma because the body will begin to heal themselves. There is a reason why. This is how your cells rejuvenate themselves. This is how the body heals itself. It's how your brain recalibrates. It's how your heart rhythm sort of gets itself back into function. All of this happens when you're going to sleep. And your astral body is, as it is traveling through the astral realm, it is also recalibrating its electromagnetic field and light. It's taking in more light, more information and light as well too. It's traveling to get intel, to get insight, to get light, right? It's also traveling so that you don't forget that you are connected to something greater than your physical body. I feel so connected when I'm outside in the sun. My whole body tingles. Yes, it should. We should feel connected when you're connected with the sun, when you're connected with the moon, when you are connected with air. You should feel so connected even when you're in your house. Is there a difference? Absolutely. But you still should feel very connected as well. You know? Someone said, so true. I revisited magnesium and D3 and K2 supplements, and my dream came back. That's right, because if your body is depleted, it's going to do self preservation. And so you may not be remembering your dreams because your body is saying, we need more fuel, we need more energy, so you can remember these things. Mm-hmm. You feel sad when it's gloomy. Yeah, because we're sun people. We are sunbeams. Yeah. And so you have to get you a sad light lamp. You know, you can buy them on Amazon because it's seasonal. What is it called? Seasonal something disorder. You know, when you're not getting enough sun, and some people are so affected by this. In astrophotography, this is why they can tell you certain places people will thrive. And some people just need that sunlight. So get you a little sun lamp. I have one right here. I don't have it plugged in, even though on a day like today, you can buy these on Amazon. And it mimics the vibration and frequency of the sun. And so whenever you have that, it will lift your mood, your energy, your mood, the same way music does. But you'll have it. I have that frequency back there that is calibrated to the sunlight as well too, the lamp in the room. So, these are some things, that is really who should greet us. Yeah, seasonal depression. Some people suffer from that when they are not getting enough sunlight, you know? Seasonal affective disorder. Thank you for that, Veda. We got the correct terminology now. While we around here, we didn't gave it about 50 names, but we all know what it means, you know? Hmm. Hmm. So let's see. We have a lot of solar flares that are coming up, you know? Mm. It feels like I just can't connect with Source or my higher self. Sometimes we go through those periods. And really, right now, this is the time, believe it or not. Feels like something is blocking you, like you can't, like there is something there, there's a wall there. That's an illusion. First, know that that's an illusion. You are still connected. But many of us are recalibrating right now. And when you recalibrate something, it kind of goes backwards a little bit. It disconnects from where it is. It totally disconnects. And that's what a lot of people are feeling right now, a disconnection. A disconnection. It's like something is right there. You can see it, but you can't touch it. And you're feeling that right now because what you're pulling in is a whole new aspect of your blueprint. So you're evolving, you're growing. And this is the time to really just kind of get quiet and go within. Do those things that allow you the opportunity to be at peace with yourself. Maybe that's reading a book, reading something to take you on a journey, one that is not yours, but that is safe. Not to go searching and looking in the world. Maybe start writing, journaling, you know? See what's coming up because for many of us, memories are coming up. Past life memories. Maybe from when you were a child, maybe when you were a young teenager, or maybe a recent situation, and just allow yourself or find a good series to watch on television, or maybe get a good recipe and start experimenting with cooking. And then the honest part of this is just know that there is absolutely nothing that can separate you from God, the universe, source, because that's where you were born from. So there is no such thing as you are separate. And I think sometimes when we're bold enough to be able to tell ourselves that, then we start to change the way we understand and see the world. Yeah. We understand the way we change it, the way we see the world. We see it completely different. We're ready to challenge authority. We're ready to challenge the system. We're ready to challenge people in our lives, but very rarely are we ready to challenge our own thoughts. But that can be one of the most powerful things you can do is to challenge your own thought, but not in a way that is judging, but in a way that is just loving and supportive by getting curious. So it's okay to feel like you're in the void because this is kind of where many of us are. We are in the void. If anyone thinks they got anything locked and loaded right now, that's kind of a tricks on you, you know? This is where you're just kind of in the void. But it is in these waters, as our ancestors would say, the primordial waters of the goddess Noon. This is where all creation is birthed. This is where life is formed. Your life, your new life. That's why I say, truly, you can kind of treat today like Happy New Year's. And you can write yourself a whole new story. Whole new story. One that is true, one that is rooted in you, one that is honest, one that is loving, and one that is expansive. Yeah. Yeah. We're in for some exciting times. It's an opportunity for us to show up differently. You'll notice that over the course of now and the next couple of months and years, we'll have more superhero movies coming out because the mutants, and we are a part of the mutants. We are here. The mutants are here. Okay? All of us are hybrids here. All of us. So what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I want to welcome everyone on into the live. I'm so glad I had a chance to come on to connect with you all. Had a chance to connect with everyone and to connect with all of you. It's really done me well. Mm-hmm. 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 It's getting harder to do day-to-day mundane. Well, here's another way to look at that. How could anything be mundane in your life? How is that possible? How is it possible when you are the divine spiritual being? How could anything be mundane in your life? How is that possible? Yeah, the chuckle told you I seen something, divine empress. Yeah. How is that possible? I don't know how you can have a mundane life when you have discovered who you are. In the old world, we separated the worlds because that's what we were taught, that's really the only thing you could do. You had your spiritual life and then you had your mundane life. The whole thing about the expansion, raising your consciousness, is that there is no separation. There is no separation. It's holistic. It's holistic. It's all one. You understand? So I would encourage you, and what I encourage in my teachings is to stop splitting yourself up. Welcome in London, England. Welcome in. Yes, got to learn to love yourself. Self-love. You own soul. Your own soul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One thing about it, two things for sure. Your soul is not going to betray you. And that's what most of us are doing. We're not trying to become someone different. We are changing our identity. because many of us are walking around with the identity that was never ours in the beginning. And so we're discovering our true selves of who we really are, you know? And living a life that we can really live. And so many people in the world are living lives they can't live. They can only keep it up for a short period of time. You know, I surrender all today. That's how the word came in. Been a while since I really gave it to God. Good for you. Good for you. Goddess, soulful frequency. Yeah. 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 You have to stop splitting yourself. Yeah. We got to stop all that splitting. It's how you have split personalities. You have to stop splitting yourself. You one person with these people, another person with these people, another person with those people, and another. And I'm not talking about dialect. I'm not talking about dialect. I'm not talking about when you're at work, you ain't over there going, girl. No, that's dialect. Don't confuse dialect with identity. Okay? Don't confuse it. Welcome in, Maryland. Welcome in. So what else is good? What are we doing? Anybody cooking anything special? Are you guys preparing for the storm? Is any of you for the winter weather? Let me just say winter weather. Are you guys preparing for the winter weather? Greetings, Miss Blue and beautiful beings in chat. Gratitude, Miss Blue, for always reminding us that the key is always returning to our true self. That's right, because self-love is the new shadow work. Period. On period. Self-love. If you had 99 problems, don't let self-love be one, because self-love is going to take care of them 99 problems. Sometimes I feel behind because I joined the service and didn't get a chance to find myself until your 30s. You are not behind. You were right on time. I didn't find myself till I probably was in my 40s. So you are not behind. No such thing as being behind. Growing up in the Bronx, now living abroad for 4 years, I am truly blessed. Yes, I am blessed. I am blessed. Preparing for the storm in Philly. I know you guys are. I know you guys are. I ain't gonna talk about Lincoln Avenue. I ain't gonna talk about Philly right now. I ain't gonna talk crazy cold in Canada. Yes. Hey, Donnelly. Yeah. Listen, all over. I know. 30 is so young. I know. I know. Anytime is divine timing. So true. So true. I'm 35. That's right. So true. So true. Ooh, enchilada soup with beans in the crock pot. Wait, wait. Let me see. Oh, Sheila, I got to make this bigger. Let me see what you over there cooking up. Enchilada soups with beans in the crock pot, getting ready for great conversation that will produce results since everyone here will be shut in. I think this storm is exciting. I love it. Yeah. Anybody stay off from work today because of the storm? I know everyone. I know Chicago. Ooh, chicken in the car won't go. Oh, I know y'all cold. I know y'all are cold when ain't nothing going on. Y'all cold. Vegan chili, a weekend winter meal. Okay, okay. It's hot in Trinidad. Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all are living y'all best life. Yeah. You want us to send y'all some coal? Okay, We gonna send it on. We gonna send it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You could get some of that. You could get some of that. Well, let me know, what else are you guys cooking? Me, I'm not cooking. I don't cook on the weekends. I don't cook on Fridays. And then we got, we got little chunch and chomp and go things, chomp and go for the storm, you know? But that's good, because if the power goes out, we got a way to handle that too. Mhm. 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 Yes. Hey, Sheila is there, but hey, Lola Falana. Want to say greetings to Lola Falana. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What else? Ooh, you just made some oatmeal cookies. That sounds good. Listen, I called my mother and to check on of course, to check on my mother and check on family in South Carolina. And I asked my mother what she was doing. And she said she was, watching TV. She was just sitting down, crocheting. And I have to show you guys because I finally got my blanket. Well, this is one of many. My mother made me, I wanted her to make me an all white, beautiful blanket. And she crocheted me this blanket. It's gorgeous. I'll have to go grab it and show you guys what it looks like. And so, anyway, my mother said that she had made herself some egg salad to make her some sandwiches, if the power goes out. And she also has some chicken salad, macaroni chicken salad in case, the power goes out. And she said, also, I'm thinking about baking me a chocolate cake. So I can have some pieces of some chocolate cake and I'll have my things. And she says, and I have some turkey, sliced up. I have a little bit of roast beef. She was saying things that she can make her a sandwich with. And she made some peanut butter cookies. Boy, 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 boy. The storm has already hit Dallas. Well, yeah, so that's what my mother has on her agenda over there. She's always prepared. The storm has hit Dallas. Let me see. We just have the fog and we have the rain. Let me see what's going on up there in the Big D. Because if the Big D got it, we only a couple of hours from Big D. Houston is 66 degrees. What y'all got going on? It's the fog. The fog. Let's see. Let me go to Dallas. New York feels like 17 degrees outside. Already have declared New York a state of emergency because y'all are supposed to be getting big blankets of ice and snow, which, like I told you guys, I don't. I feel like for Texas, I spoke about it already. I'm not going to talk about it. Mm. North Carolina, Saturday. North Carolina, Saturday. Dallas. Okay, Dallas, it feels like it's 35 degrees outside. Currently, right now, it's 46 degrees in Dallas. And it's raining. It's raining, so I know that's going to turn to ice. I'm sure they done told y'all to stay off them roads. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's the places where it's warm at, that's the worst. When it's raining, because that rain is going to freeze and it's going to turn into hail and sleet, black ice, like last time when Texas had the ice. And that, yeah, yeah, it's kind of raining here. It kind of stopped on my end here on this end. But the storm is coming. It's coming. Yes, I'm in Dallas and we had the fog yesterday and it started falling this morning. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's how we are now. It was so foggy I could not even I just went to go drive around the corner and I couldn't I couldn't even see. I couldn't even see. But I told you guys 2026 fog. Fog veil. For those of you who have the Kim deck, fog veil. That's what you're looking at. It is a fogged veil. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Well, this is what I'm going to do, beautiful people. I'm going to come back on later cuz it looks like we're all at the house and we can have us a nice little party. Mhm. We can have a nice little get together, a nice little party. Yeah, you're learning how to crochet. Yeah, I'll bring the blanket when I come back too. I'm going to bring the blanket so you guys can see the blanket. And welcome on in for everybody coming in. I'll bring the blanket so y'all can see the blanket my mother made. It is gorgeous. So gorgeous. I'm so grateful. I want her to make me another one though. But I know what she's going to say. When you was little and I made all them blankets for you, you didn't want them. Now you want these blankets. Yeah, well, you know. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. So let's do this. I'm going to put the all about, I'm going to put the link in the chat, the ask link. If I can find it here. I'm going to go do a few things. And then I'm going to come back on a little later. So you guys set your notifications. Set your notifications. And yeah. And I'm going to talk about what I was going to talk about. Yeah, you said, wow, strange enough this morning, really foggy in Trinidad. Yeah, if you guys have not listened to part one of my prediction show, I've been doing them for the last couple of years, and many of the predictions have already come true. Already is happening. Fog was one of them for this year. Fire for this year. Things happening in the waters for this year. So many of those things that are there. The monks walking through North Carolina tomorrow and Raleigh around 2. Trust that I can draw into. Yes, I love the monks in that area. I love the monks in that area. They are so amazing. And every time I go through Raleigh, Durham, I always run into the monks. I do. And usually I see them in threes. I think last time I ran into them in Whole Foods and we had a beautiful conversation, And I love getting up early in the morning in Durham because if you get up early, you can hear the monks chanting and sending blessings down to the people. Yeah. Do you recommend listening to binary beats when you sleep? You can. I think binary beats help when you go to sleep. I think that can help. That's really good. Listening to brown noise, listening to white noise, listening to pink noise. Any of those things, especially if you have a hard time settling yourself when you go to sleep. Those are some things that really can enhance. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so true, Green Brown Goddess. Nothing like handmade items from loved ones. I would agree as well. You know? Yeah. You love my story about the monks, yes. And then one time I have a picture still on my camera roll of a monk coming out of Best Buy. Got him. Me and him had a good conversation too. I always have a good conversation when I see the monks. I'm sure one of my past lives I was a monk. I'm sure. That would be hilarious. Everyone in mode. And if the storm doesn't, if it doesn't. I personally think that this one is the test, if that be it. And by test, I'm by no means am I saying take this less serious or this is not going to be something we should be very much aware and present for. But I don't even think this is the big one. but I think this is the test. I talked about it in the show I did before this, and Texas is going to be very significant. Last time we had the ice storm, a lot of people and children and elders lost their lives. The grid was shut down, and it was a lot that we weren't prepared for. Now, word on the street is that our governor done already left the state. He booked when he realized. Now, that's what they saying on the streets, allegedly, that he got out of town. He got out of Dodge. He said, I'm not fisting to be here while all of this is going down, and went somewhere else. I don't know how true that is. But one thing I can say about the people and that live in Texas, we're very resourceful. And believe it or not, it is more of a community state. Like, people look out for each other. And sometimes all they need to know is that you are from Texas, you're here, and they will stop to help you. Like, that is a known thing in Texas. We will help each other. We're going to make it through this, and people are more informed than we were last time. Now, I will say I went in HEB, and they done RICO'd HEB. HEB done been RICO. They done took everything. HEB, they done took all the goodies. You looking for snacks and all of that. Good thing I don't need none of that, because it's gone. It's gone. It is gone. It's gone. They didn't got it. They didn't got it. They didn't got it. Yeah. He left last time. He sure did. And he left this time. Allegedly. Allegedly. They say he left. He booked. He got out of Dodge. But it's okay. Because in my Kendrick Lamar voice, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. So that's the plan, you guys. I'm gonna go and get some work done. I also want to remind you guys that the Futuristic Activation 2025 is about to go down. It's about to kick off on the 28th. If you're interested, click the link in the bio. And yes, people have been instructed. Oh, they told you guys to leave. See, we didn't get that message to leave. We didn't get that. We didn't get that, man. They ain't tell us to leave. They told y'all to leave up there in Dallas. Your favorite grocery store, and you didn't even bother. Listen, I know. Listen, Anubis, you would be pissed off if you went up in HEB right about now. I'm 5 minutes from families should something pop off. There you go. Speak to the atmosphere, command the storm. The storm. Yeah. I've been doing that. I've been pushing it. I would like to say, because all of us who work with it, that's why it didn't hit, because it was supposed to already have hit. That's why every day you notice they kept saying, first they said it's going to hit on Thursday. Then it went to Friday. Now it's at Saturday. I was trying to push it out there. I'm still tired from when I was helping Jamaica, Griffin and them. I stayed up all night trying to push what was that, Melissa, out there into the waters. That took a lot out of you, girl. That took a lot. Yeah, I've been pushing this storm. I hope y'all been pushing it too, just to go back out into them waters. Go back out into them waters, bless into them waters. Yeah. Yeah. Been blessing them storms to go out there. The thing about it is, Mother Nature is doing her recalibration and releasing, as well as we are doing ours. We are doing ours. So that's the plan. I want everybody to save this video. Don't forget to hype. Do y'all know how to hype a video up? Does everybody know how to hype a video up? Do y'all know? Because I'm learning about the hype. I want y'all to hype the video up. And any video you watch from me, hype it up. Let's hype this video up. Let's see if we can. I want that video we did yesterday. And I'm not gonna ask that of this video, but the video we did yesterday. Let's see if we can get that to 1,000 likes. See if we can get it to 1,000 likes. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. I started saying we made it. No, we didn't. That's another video. Okay. But let's see if we can get that video to 1,000 likes. And let's hype this video up. No, you can't find hype. When you go to the video underneath, you know how it tells you you can forward this to someone, slide it over. You like it and slide it over and keep sliding and you'll see hype. And then you just hit the hype button and it'll say you've hyped the video up. Yeah, it had to talk to the Ice Queen. Yeah, we didn't talk to the Ice Queen and King because it's both of them. They got their babies with them too. It's not just the queen out there. They got the babies, the ice babies, the Ice Queen, and the Ice King. Yeah, got them all there. No, so that's how you find the hype the video up. When you like, if you scroll across, you'll see where you can share it. You can do everything and just keep sliding that across if you're on your phone and you'll see the portion where it says hype this video up. Yeah, hype this video up. Hype is different than like. So you can like the video and then you can hype it up. I slide, no hype. You're not going to see it here. What kind of device are you on? Let's see if we can help you help yourself. Let's see. And we can help each other. Let's see. So when you go to your video, you hit like, you have to be signed in. And I think you have to be a subscriber because you can't hype and like if you're not subscribed. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can't do it. So you have to. It's not there. I don't see it. I strolled across. Okay, so when you hit like, it can't be on this video because I'm still live. But if you go back to the other video and you have to be subscribed and signed into the channel. And if you're on Apple, definitely shouts out to the Apple. Okay. I didn't know they had me up here looking crazy like this. But anyway, let me go back. Let me stay focused. If you go on the video, you hit more. Okay. It's on there. What I think is when you live, yeah, when you're live, you can't hype. You can't do it when I'm live. So maybe that's why. I apologize, you guys. So I should have told you that. You can't do it while I'm live. Now, when we get off of here, you can go back and you can do it. You can hype the video up. So thank you guys. So set your clocks. I'm gonna come back on probably around 9 o'clock. Okay. All is well. That's what we shooting for, 9 o'clock. I see you guys. And if you have questions, that's what we can do tonight. You can go to the Ask All About Frequency369.com. You can go to that website and you can definitely leave a voice message. And I will play them later on tonight and I will answer your question. It's not only on iOS, it's on everything, but you can't do it when I'm live. You understand? And Tremel said, yes, 3 hypes per week. Yeah, you get 3 hypes per week. So, let's get the hyping. Let's get the hype in this video up. Thank you for that, Brittany Vibes. Thank you for the hype. So yeah, so if you guys have questions, we'll answer questions tonight. Yeah. What time? 9. What time did I say? 8:30. Okay, well 9 Eastern time. So that'll be 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And so I'll come back on because it's almost 444 here. Clock that angel number. And yeah, we'll come back on. We'll come back on. I'll have some more things to share as well. I want to say thank you to you all. I love you all so much. Be safe out there. And if you have to drive or if you have to go outside, make sure you just, stay present and also, just be aware of your surroundings so you can look out for yourself and others. And so I'll see you all. I'll see you all later. Let me play. Do we need to hear something before we get out of here? I guess we can. We can hear our song. Yeah. No, we don't want to hear that version. At least I don't. Where is it?
Yeah. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. Always near. Every scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it, show it. If you want it, grow it, grow. If you leave it, know it, know. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear.